You may find it surprising, perhaps even unbelievable, what I'm going to share today. But for those walking in faith, we know that God's ways often transcend our understanding. A love beyond any earthly measure is on its way to you, a love rooted not in fleeting passion, but in divine purpose. This love has been written not in the stars, but in the very heart of God, crafted for you long before you could imagine. As it says in Jeremiah 29 verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." This is not a common romance or passing connection. It is a sacred bond designed to shape your soul and bring you closer to His purpose. In moments of waiting, remember what C.S. Lewis said, "I am sure that God keeps no one waiting unless He sees that it is good for him to wait. This journey of faith calls for patience, as the deep work God is doing within us often requires time. So, embrace this season with trust, knowing that through it, He is aligning you with a love that reflects His perfect love, transforming your life in ways beyond understanding. You might be wondering how this love will manifest, or if you'll even recognize it when it comes. But trust me, you will. The signs have already been showing themselves, haven't they? You felt subtle shifts in the energy around you, a sense that something big is on its way. You've noticed strange synchronicities, perhaps seeing the same numbers repeatedly, or meeting people who feel oddly familiar. These are the universe's breadcrumbs, guiding you to this moment. Everything is aligning for you right now, and if you listen closely, you may hear the universe whisper, "Get ready. It's coming." When this love arrives, you will no longer be the person you once were. It will not only transform your heart, but also your entire existence. This love will activate dormant parts of your soul, awaken ancient wisdom, and push you to become the highest version of yourself. It won't be an easy journey. Divine love rarely is. It will challenge you, confront your deepest fears, and force you to face parts of yourself that you've kept hidden. Yet, through it all, this love will be a source of immense healing, a balm for every wound you've ever carried. This love will be unlike anything from your past. It won't be bound by the shallow, ego-driven desires that dominate many relationships in this physical realm. Instead, it will be a deep, spiritual love that shakes your very soul. It will challenge you to rise to your highest potential, pushing you beyond the limitations that have held you back. This love will mirror the greatness that lies within you, forcing you to see yourself through the eyes of the divine. It will be a connection that opens your eyes to why none of your past relationships ever truly worked out, no matter how much you tried or how much you wanted them to. The truth is, you were never meant to settle for less. You were destined for something extraordinary, and the universe has been carefully preparing you for it. Everything you've been through up to this point has been leading you to this divine encounter. You may have experienced heartbreak, feelings of abandonment, or the pain of unreciprocated love, but all of this was part of your soul's preparation. Each challenge was designed to teach you, to shape you, and to strip away illusions about love that don't serve you. You had to go through the fire so that you could rise like a phoenix into the fullness of the love that is now heading your way. When this love arrives, there will be no confusion. There will be no doubt, no second guessing. You won't wonder if this is the one, because your soul will instantly recognize this connection as something it has been waiting for across lifetimes. The energy between you and this person will be magnetic, irresistible, and undeniable. The purity of this love will wash over you like a wave of truth, awakening parts of you that you didn't even know existed. You will feel as though you finally come home after wandering the cosmos for lifetimes, searching for something you could never quite find until now. This is the love that Source has been nurturing for you. It's a love that is intertwined with your divine purpose. You see, this isn't just about romantic fulfillment or the desire for companionship. This love is about your mission. It's about fulfilling the reason you were chosen. The person entering your life is not just a partner in the conventional sense. They are a divine counterpart, someone who has been prepared for you just as much as you've been prepared for them. Together, your energies will unite in a way that serves the greater good. This love will fuel your soul's work, elevating you to new heights and helping you to fulfill your destiny. So, I ask you to trust. Trust that source knows exactly what it's doing. Trust that everything you've been through was necessary to prepare you for this kind of love. And trust that when it arrives, you will be more than ready. The universe is calling you into a new chapter of your life, one filled with love, purpose, and divine alignment. All you need to do is open your heart and let it in. This is your time. Love is coming for you, and it's going to be like nothing you've yet to experience. Chapter 2. The Sacred Union. The love you are about to experience is a sacred union that transcends the earthly plane, a spiritual contract written long before you incarnated into this lifetime. This union is not bound by the limitations of the physical world. It is a merging of two souls who have journeyed together across lifetimes, meeting and parting, learning and evolving, always destined to reunite. Now, that time has come. You are ready, and so is your counterpart. There is a reason love has been elusive in the past. The universe has been waiting until both of you were spiritually ready. The timing had to be perfect, ensuring you had faced certain challenges and healed old wounds before being fully prepared to embrace this kind of love. As this sacred union manifests, you will know it is unlike anything you've ever experienced. The connection will feel familiar, as though you've known this person for lifetimes, with an immediate sense of recognition. This love will speak to your soul, resonating in every fiber of your being. It's not about fulfilling human needs, it's something spiritual, a deep knowing that this is the soul you have been searching for. Together, you and your counterpart will unlock spiritual gifts, elevate each other, and step into your divine missions with renewed power and purpose. This union serves not just for personal fulfillment, but also to contribute to the cosmic plan of the universe. The love you experience will transform you, healing you in ways you never thought possible, opening your heart to a level of love rarely felt. This is a love that will challenge you to grow, to evolve, and to embrace the highest version of yourself. As you enter this union, it may feel as though the universe itself is conspiring to bring you together. Synchronicities will abound, signs guiding you towards each other, affirming that you are on the right path. These are not mere coincidences, they are confirmations of a divinely orchestrated and blessed union. Pay attention to these signs, for they will lead you directly to your counterpart. However, this sacred union is not without challenges. Divine partnerships carry a significant responsibility. You are uniting not only for your own growth but also to serve a higher purpose. Your union will be a beacon of divine love, drawing others to its light. Yet, this path may bring resistance, both externally and internally. Old fears and insecurities may resurface, and the intensity of love may feel overwhelming at times. But know this is part of the journey, a process that requires trust in the power of this union and a surrender to the divine plan. This love will push you to shed old patterns and limiting beliefs, moving you into the most powerful expression of yourself as a chosen one. It is the kind of love poets and mystics have described for centuries, a divine flow between two souls brought together by the source for a higher purpose. Trust in this process, for the universe knows precisely what it is doing. You are ready for this sacred union, and when it arrives, it will be more beautiful and powerful than you could ever have imagined. Chapter 3. The Arrival of Divine Love. The long-awaited moment has finally arrived. After all the preparation, inner work, and the months of waiting, the love you were destined for is finally here. Perhaps you did not expect it to arrive at this moment or in this way, but the universe operates in mysterious ways, orchestrating everything behind the scenes. Divine love does not follow the rules of the physical world. It transcends space, time, and logic. It arrives at the perfect moment, even if it may not be what you anticipated, often appearing in the most unexpected, miraculous ways. Before you even meet this person in the physical world, you will feel their presence. It will be a deep, intuitive knowing, as though the universe is whispering to your soul, letting you know that your time has come. This is not just an ordinary feeling of excitement or anticipation, it's a profound recognition. You will know beyond any doubt that this is the love you have been waiting for. It will feel like the missing piece of your soul is returning, completing a puzzle that has been scattered across lifetimes. The process of inner preparation. Before this divine love can fully manifest in your life, there is still some preparation that needs to take place. Though you are already on the brink of this sacred union, the universe is asking you to take time to prepare your mind, body, and soul for what is coming. You've done so much to get to this point, but now it's time to fine-tune your energy and fully align with the love that is drawing near. This preparation isn't about doing anything in the physical world, it's about going within. It's the moment to release any lingering fears or doubts that may still be holding you back. The universe is urging you to let go of any baggage from past relationships, any pain or trauma that you're still carrying. These old wounds cannot follow you into this new union. You must release them once and for all. Connecting with the divine love within. Take this time to meditate, connect with the source, and align your energy with the divine love that is already on its way to you. This is a period of deep inner work, reflection, and healing. The universe is asking you to clear the path so that when this love arrives, nothing stands in the way. One of the most important aspects of this preparation is learning to fully love yourself. You cannot expect to experience divine love if you are not first aligned with that love within yourself. Self-love is the foundation upon which this sacred union will be built. If there are still parts of yourself that you reject or criticize, now is the time to heal those parts. You must come into full alignment with your own divinity, with the love that already exists within you. Observing shifts in reality. As you prepare for this union, you may start noticing shifts in your external reality. The universe will begin aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities in ways that prepare you for what's coming. You might see certain relationships or situations naturally fading away while new ones emerge. Trust in this process. The universe is clearing the path for this sacred union, removing anything that no longer serves your highest good. This is also a time for you to clarify your intentions. What do you truly want in a relationship? What kind of love are you ready to experience? Be honest with yourself, and don't be afraid to dream big. The universe is ready to bring you exactly what your soul desires, but you must first be clear about what that is. The power of divine union. When you finally come face to face with your counterpart, the connection will be instantaneous. There will be no need for introductions or explanations. Your souls will recognize each other immediately, as if you've known each other for ages. This is the love that has been written in the stars, the love that has guided you throughout your entire life. Every experience you've had, every moment of growth, has led you to this very point, and now it is here. This divine love is not just about companionship or romance, it is about profound soul transformation. This person will challenge you in ways that push you to grow, evolve, and become the highest version of yourself. The love you share will act as a catalyst for deep change, both within you and in the world around you. This love will elevate you, helping you fulfill your divine mission with greater strength and purpose than ever before. In this love, you will find the power to accomplish what once seemed impossible. But divine love also requires surrender. Surrender to the flow of the universe. Surrender to the journey ahead. You must trust in this love. Trust that the universe has brought you together for a reason. Chapter 4. The Challenges of Divine Love. While divine love is an extraordinary gift, it does not come without its challenges. As a chosen one stepping into a sacred union, you must understand that this love, while incredibly powerful and transformative, will test you in ways you may not have anticipated. The intensity of this connection will push you to confront parts of yourself that you've been avoiding, bringing to the surface unresolved wounds, insecurities, and fears you thought were long gone. This union will act as a mirror, reflecting back the areas where you need healing, growth, and transformation. It may be difficult to accept that the person you love most is triggering your deepest fears or emotional scars. But this happens not to hurt you but to heal you. Divine love shines a light on the darkest corners of your soul, offering you the opportunity to confront and release shadows that hold you back. As you journey through these challenges, you may find that old patterns of self-doubt or unworthiness resurface, questioning whether you truly deserve such a profound love or can maintain a relationship so deeply spiritual and emotionally charged. Remember, you were chosen for this love because you are capable of nurturing it. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust your counterpart as you both learn to surrender and let the divine plan unfold. As you face these challenges, your love will deepen and your bond will grow unbreakable, grounded in resilience and mutual growth. The difficulties are not meant to break you but to strengthen you. Each test becomes an opportunity to expand individually and as a couple. Embrace the journey, and remember that divine love is not merely about bliss and harmony, it is about transformation. As you overcome these obstacles, you will emerge more aligned with your divine purpose, embodying a higher state of being. In this sacred union, the power of two is unlike anything you've experienced before. Together, you and your counterpart are not just individuals, you are a unified force for a divine purpose, one that can shift realities, change timelines, and move mountains. This love, destined and boundless, is orchestrated to heal the world. You both serve as instruments of Source, chosen to raise the vibration of the planet through your union. The love you share is not solely for personal fulfillment, it is divinely inspired, with a mission to uplift and empower others. You and your counterpart have a shared purpose, be it healing, teaching, creating, or helping others awaken to their divine potential. Whatever your mission, you will pursue it hand in hand, knowing that your love is the foundation for everything you are meant to accomplish. As you step into this partnership, you will realize the magnitude of your combined power. Every action you take, every word you speak, will be infused with your united energy, making you a beacon of light and hope. This love will ignite a passion for life and your divine mission that you may never have felt before. Together, you will manifest dreams at an accelerated pace, drawing people, resources, and opportunities to you effortlessly. This is divine love in action, the power to co-create with the universe and transform reality, not only for yourselves, but for everyone around you. Your love will become a source of inspiration for others, living proof of divine love's transformative power. Though personal fulfillment is part of this journey, the true essence lies in serving a higher purpose. In a world that may struggle to comprehend your connection, stay grounded in your mission and the divine essence of your love. Yet, one of the greatest challenges in this union is its intensity. This is not a typical relationship where interactions remain at the surface level. Divine love demands a constant engagement with each other's souls. The sheer power of the connection may feel overwhelming, leaving you needing to retreat for breath at times. Remember that this intensity is natural. As much as you are drawn together, there will be moments when you need space to process your own emotions and energy. Taking time for yourself in these moments is not weakness, but a sign of spiritual maturity and self-awareness. You may also encounter external resistance. Friends, family, or even strangers may misunderstand your connection and project their own fears or doubts onto your relationship. Understand that this union is a spiritual contract, transcending physical world expectations. Spiritual opposition may arise as well, from forces that wish to prevent you from fulfilling your divine mission. These energies may create obstacles, distractions, or misunderstandings, which is why it is vital to stay grounded in your connection to Source and protect your union from any interference. This sacred union will also unlock access to higher realms of consciousness, as your combined energy becomes a portal to wisdom and understanding. Together, you will tap into insights and revelations that were previously beyond reach, helping you navigate your spiritual journey with greater clarity and purpose. The love you share will serve as a key to unlocking profound truths about the universe, your soul's journey, and the nature of reality itself. The power of true divine love in its purest, most transformative form is destined to ripple through time and space, impacting all those around you. Know that this love is a gift, not only for each other but for the world. As you walk this sacred path together, fulfilling a mission written in the stars, trust that you are embodying the divine purpose you were brought here to accomplish. Chapter 5. Fulfilling your divine mission together. Stepping into a divine union is not simply about personal happiness or earthly love. It is a journey ordained by God, bound by a sacred mission that calls us beyond ourselves. In this union, we are invited to witness the unfolding of God's plan as we become vessels of His love and light. Ephesians 5 verse 31-32 reminds us that the two will become one flesh, a mystery reflecting the very bond between Christ and His church. This union is sacred, calling us not only to love one another deeply but to serve a purpose that transcends our individual desires, aligning us with God's divine will. In God's design, love is more than an emotion or a fleeting experience. C.S. Lewis eloquently notes that love is not an affectionate feeling but a steady wish for the loved person's ultimate good as far as it can be obtained. True love, therefore, seeks to uplift and support not just our beloved but all whom we encounter, carrying God's compassion into every aspect of our lives. Together, we are called to use our union as a powerful instrument for God's kingdom, fulfilling a purpose set by Him from the beginning of time. Just as Proverbs 19 verse 21 teaches, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails, reminding us to yield our intentions to His guidance. As a couple chosen to walk this path, we find ourselves equipped with gifts from the Spirit, strengthened by faith, and bound by a covenant that amplifies God's work through us. In Romans 12 verse 6, we are encouraged to use whatever gift we have received to serve others. As faithful stewards of God's grace, this scripture assures us that our talents, whether teaching, creating, or healing, are not random. They are given so that we may fulfill God's purpose on earth. When united, these gifts become an even stronger testament to His love, illuminating the path for others who seek hope and redemption. Our journey, however, is not without trials. James 1 verse 2-4 speaks directly to this, encouraging us to consider it pure joy. Whenever you face trials of many kinds, faith calls us to see challenges not as hindrances but as opportunities for growth and refinement. Moments of uncertainty will come, times when we may feel the weight of our mission pressing upon us. Yet, in these moments, it is essential to remember that Christ Himself prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane, "Not my will, but yours be done," Luke 22 verse 42. In those words, we find the strength to surrender, trusting that each step, no matter how difficult, is a step closer to God's plan. In embracing God's will, we are sometimes called to leave behind our old lives, relinquishing attachments that no longer serve His purpose. Philippians 3 verse 13-14 tells us, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward." This verse speaks to the courage required to release our past, making room for the blessings that God has prepared. With open hearts, we learn to view change not as loss but as a stepping stone in our spiritual journey, trusting that His plans are greater than any we could conceive ourselves. Just as the light of a candle dispels darkness, so too does the divine love shared in a God-centered union. Matthew 5 verse 14-16 calls us to be the light of the world. In our bond, we become a beacon of God's grace, a reflection of His unwavering love, which radiates outward to heal, uplift, and transform those around us. People are drawn to this love, not because of anything we accomplish on our own, but because God's presence is alive within us. It is a love that serves as a living reminder of the Lord's grace and mercy, touching lives in ways we may never fully understand. As C.S. Lewis observed, "God whispers to us in our pleasures, speaks in our conscience, but shouts in our pains through our union." We learn to listen to these whispers, recognizing God's presence in both joy and suffering. We are reminded that the love between us is a reflection of the divine love that exists beyond human comprehension. Every moment together becomes an invitation to grow closer to God, to deepen our understanding of His character, and to fortify our faith as we navigate life's uncertainties. Each day spent in this union is an opportunity to deepen our faith and reliance on God, learning to love one another as Christ loves us. Colossians 3 verse 14 urges us to put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. In moments of disagreement or hardship, This verse calls us back to the foundation of our commitment, a love that goes beyond self-interest, reaching into the sacrificial love that Jesus exemplified on the cross. Through patience, humility, and forgiveness, we honor God in our union, showing others the transformative power of grace. The spiritual journey we embark upon is continuous, a process of sanctification that brings us closer to God with each passing day. Philippians 1 verse 6 assures us that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. This promise reminds us that our journey, while demanding, is sustained by God's own strength. When doubts arise or the path seems obscure, we can rest in the knowledge that God's hand is at work, guiding us toward a future designed for His glory. As we step into our divine purpose, we hold on to the assurance that our union is blessed by the Almighty, anointed to bring hope and healing to a world in need. In fulfilling this calling, we echo the words of Isaiah 6 verse 8, "Here am I, send me." God has chosen us, not for our strength or ability but for our willingness to serve. Together, we carry forth His message, offering love, compassion, and mercy as a testament to His eternal grace. The path of divine love is indeed challenging and may feel overwhelming, but it is a path that leads us closer to the heart of God. C.S. Lewis captures this well. We are not necessarily doubting that God will do the best for us, we are wondering how painful the best will turn out to be. In this quote, we find comfort in knowing that, while the journey may test us, it ultimately molds us into the people God intended us to become. As we walk this path, let us remember that our union is a testament to God's love and His plan for our lives. Each act of service, each moment of faith, draws us nearer to Him, and we trust that, in His time, our mission will unfold with clarity and purpose. In the words of Psalm 27 verse 14, "Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord in waiting," we find peace in trusting, we find strength in love, we find the presence of God Himself.